Do you do crafts that use floss and have to organize that floss and keep it from tangling? Well, I think I might have found a new solution. I have a new floss organizer to share with you. So welcome to Tool Talk, and today we are going to talk about a floss organizer that is something like this, holes and things that you link into, and this new floss organizer that I got. It's from Notions Land, and it's got 30 spaces for different colors of floss, and I'm about to unbox it. So let's see what's inside. I chose the red. This does come in purple and green. Now, normally I would choose green, but of course they wanted to charge me $1 more. Well, it looks like it has these cards that you can write on and slide them into this center section here, so that if whatever pattern you're using utilizes numbers for the colors of your floss, you can mark it and use it for that and keep it organized that way. Generally speaking, in the kits that I do for Christmas stockings, that's not the case. They're just a blue or a green or a red. And I haven't read any directions. I have no idea. I see these are just little soft tabs. So here are the two floss sorters side by side, the old one with the holes and the new one in the box. Now the old one has 25 spaces that you can loop different colored flosses into. The new one has 30 spaces for different colors floss. You can see that this is how you link the floss into the old one. You fold your strands in half and stick them through the loop and pull them tight. In the new floss organizer, you can see that you again fold your floss in half, but simply loop it over the post you want to use and tuck it in between the little foam spaces. Very quick and easy. To get the floss off of the old floss organizer, you have to actually unloop all of it and slide it off. Get out your single 6 floss strand, and then put the rest of it back onto the sorter and loop it through and tighten it again. Then once you get off what you need to put the rest back on, and you need to do the same way. Now I found that I had 15 colors of floss, so that I could use every other post on the new floss sorter. The main post I used for my full 6-strand lengths of floss, and the secondary post I used for the floss that I had removed some strands from to use. And then I was able to label, you'll see why, one side bead and one side embroidery. I didn't realize it when I purchased this sorter that I would actually be able to forego my messy, very, very old pincushion and be able to utilize the floss organizer for it and be so much more organized. So on the one end I labeled bead, on the other end I labeled embroidery. And then I was able to put the appropriate needles in the center space according to what they were used for. Now here I've already sorted my yarn onto my floss onto the organizer, and using the primary and the secondary posts, and now I can put the needles in where they belong. So the embroidery needles are going to go down on the end that says embroidery, and the bead needles will go on to the end where it says bead needles, and I'll be able to keep my straight pins for use on attaching my pieces in the center. And that way, when I finish using a needle and it is still threaded with a color, I'm able to put that needle in the white foam space just in front of the major post where it sits. So that way, if it's in front of the secondary post, I know it's a bead needle. If it's in front of the primary post, I know it's an embroidery needle. And those needles can remain threaded to be just picked up and used again later. So each kit comes with one bead needle and one embroidery needle. And as you can see, I've done many kits, and I always keep my needles because that way I can keep needles threaded with colors that I'm going to use over and over again. Now, I did find that rather than putting my threaded needles into the pink section, small section right by the coordinating floss, that the needles seem to stay more securely if I put them in the white foam just on the other side of the post. I like that better. I am convinced this is the way I'm going to go. It takes up less space, and it seems so much more organized than the way I was working before. So here, the old system, the two pieces that I needed to have in my box, nope, I think I'm converted to the new system. So if you'd like to know how to get this, please see the link in the description below. And if you purchase through our link, it does help us out a little bit. And remember that if you want to see more videos that are about tools or about crocheting or about doing any type of felt Christmas projects, please subscribe, and we would love to have you in our family. Remember, make this a great day and give all the glory to God.